Welcome to CoinBook. My name is Calvin Waite, and I'm a professional crypto trader. I really like getting feedback from you guys about the market, what you're trading, successes, failures, so I'm going to go ahead and start giving out a t-shirt every week now. What I'll do is I'll look at all comments from Thursday to Thursday, and then Friday select a random winner. Well, there are a lot of people out there thinking that we're consolidating and going straight up. I don't know about you, but if I'm looking at a chart that looks like this, I'm probably not going to be buying this. It's pretty clear that Bitcoin is trading below our margin here. I think we're in for some downside, ladies and gentlemen, unless we have a crazy rally by the end of the day. We still have 7 hours before this closes, but it's likely to close outside of our bottom layer here. So if you're nervous about it, or if you're impatient, you can make a decision on that. I would never trade more than like 10% of my portfolio if you were going to go short, but it doesn't look pretty. This is not the type of structure you want to see if you're going to the upside. And on a weekly chart, it's pretty obvious that we haven't had a rest for a long time. So some downside would not be the worst thing in the world, but that's kind of the way things are looking right now. So with Bitcoin dropping a bit, it's giving alts a chance to really make some moves. So as you can see, Bitcoin dominance has dropped, our others dominance is up, and our total market cap priced in Bitcoin is still green. The cool thing is that this pivot point right here, this support, would normally flip to resistance, and we had a chance to do that 3 and 4 days ago. Right here, where we found resistance on this line here, we could have retraced a bit and had a little bit more of a struggle. But the fact that we've just continued moving right through it means that this pivot point was invalidated, and our next pivot point is perhaps here, but most likely here. So we are getting to the top of about 10 million Bitcoin as a total market cap, and we are likely heading to 11 and a quarter. So we've got about a 15% move again as a total market cap, which means there's going to be some real big winners and there can be some losers, but overall 15% across the board is a pretty solid move. The other thing I was going to say, as we exited the red zone on our others dominance chart, we pulled back a little bit yesterday, which was totally fine, and found support near our 50. And now we're pulling back up, which is really awesome. This is great structure, and this will probably pay off with a good move in our microcaps. So everything's looking pretty awesome right now. Well, I'm definitely hoping that this is not Bitcoin, but it feels a little bit like it. No, we're fine. We'll keep it up there. Okay, there are a ton of coins to talk about today. As you know, I trade actively about 100 different coins, and we are, of all of my positions, I'm long 51%. So at least half of the market is showing the structure that I'm looking for. So it's pretty awesome. We're definitely in the middle of alt season, and we will see how far things go. There are some that I have not picked up yet, but I will soon. And Tron is one. Look at this. Look at this awesome structure. We have definitely started consolidating, found a bottom, and we are retesting and working on this resistance point here. This could be the turn we're looking for Tron. So that'd be pretty nice. 88 or 89 as an entry point could be pretty profitable if we can get back up into our normal range of about 200. That one's on the table. I did pick up BAT recently. That one's looking awesome. I did also buy Cardano quite a while ago, and you all knew that. And we are definitely trading above this line, and I like to see that. So as we can kind of consolidate above this line, I think there's more upside coming up. I'm long Lumen and Ethereum Classic. We're waiting for that break. It still looks awesome, and this looks like it'll be a great trade. We're just waiting to get above this high here at about 23.50, and if we break above this 50, boy, that'll be fireworks. So that one I'm long. I'm not long EOS. We'll see how it does. The structure is just not right. Link, you all know I'm long there. We got rejected off of the 50-week moving average a couple of times, but we're so much higher than our prior swing low that we're probably just gaining strength. I bet this week we'll probably get a retest and possibly break. Neo is looking awesome. Exited the red zone a few days ago. So this trade we were in a little bit earlier once we had some good structure, and it's looking awesome. Atom is one I've also picked up. We're above the 50, looking great. These next four, PAX, DAI, STEEM back dollar, and HIVE back dollar, I wanted you to look at these because these are trading in opposition of Bitcoin. If I didn't know what this coin was, I would be buying this. So that kind of tells you where I think Bitcoin is going. Right now, our structure's fallen. Our structure has kind of gone down quite a bit, but we have definitely bottomed, and we're finding higher support, and now we're retesting this level here. This is definitely something I would pick up if I was trading it by hand. So Steam back dollars is another story. It's way above the market. It's really funny to see that thing just mispriced like that. Digibyte is not there, but it's getting closer. Keeping an eye on that. I did buy Steem and Hive a couple days ago. BTS, I'm not sure yet. Waves is actually getting closer. It's kind of risky to buy something that has had kind of a V-shaped move, but technically we are showing support above the 50-week moving average, so who knows, it might get enough momentum with the rest of the alts getting there. So XEM is another one that I'll be picking up soon. The structure wasn't quite right, but if you look at our most recent pattern, look at our double top at about 1,400 Satoshis, and we've had a lot of bottoming and support around 600. So there is a 100% trade on the table. I'm just extra patient when it comes to turning around. So this little bit of a down day might provide the right entry, because if our swing low ends up being higher than this point here at 630, it'll be an entry point. So it's probably what I'll be buying in the next couple of days. But yeah, this looks like a good risk reward to me. Decred is looking awesome. We're finally above the 50-week moving average. We finally closed last week, and today we're showing some good movement here. I think it's only a matter of time, but I do not mind a nice, slow, consistent move up. That is really nice. A couple of surprises. We definitely hit Hedera Hashgraph is the second double of this alt season. That was pretty nice to see that thing. I think we were in around 139, something like that. So hitting 280, I exited a little bit just to take advantage of a nice spike. We'll see what it does. This is a big move in one day, so we'll see how much legs it has before it needs to find consolidation. Loom is one that is looking awesome. We exited the red zone. We're finding support on the 100, and the structure looks really nice. I would expect a move up pretty soon here. Lisk is another one that I bought recently. Look at this nice slow turn. This is, if you could have an entry point every time, this would be the perfect entry point. It's nice to have those kind of supports and moves like that, but when you have a nice slow curve and you can start seeing it moving up, this is really nice. I like this because it just gives you plenty of time to enter and you don't have to get whipsawed in your entry point. So that's really good. Just mentioned that I did buy HIVE. It's doing the same thing. Mana we talked about a few days ago. It was a buy right here, about 300. So once we broke above this point here, the sky's the limit, and we are definitely going to be exiting the red zone today, which it's just a perfect combination of really good things moving. I won't go down the rest of these, but Engine Coin is still amazing. This thing, double was at about 1,000. Triple is going to be at 1,500 or thereabouts. And wow, we might make it. It's pretty sweet. This has been a good trade so far. Zen is doing well. So my crappy trade at around 65 is paying off pretty awesome. Today we are breaking above the highs of this tip here and the high from a couple of days ago. So next stop I would expect around 100,000, and we'll kind of see what happens from there. I'm in a lot of coins. There's just a lot to buy. But that's the advantage of taking these 1% or less moves. You can spread your risk and pick up a lot of coins that have good structure. I ended up buying Raven a while ago. It was right when we were rounding up. But yeah, a break above the 50, which looks imminent, is where we're at. So 56 Satoshis is the 50. So if we can get above that, we're going to have a nice move on Raven. There are some coins that I don't trade, but a lot of you do, so I'm going to mention them. Take a look at VeChain today. VeChain, we were yelling at VeChain once we started creating this good structure and kind of had a breakout, and then it fell apart. But we managed to gain 3 points of support. One, a higher low, and a higher low. So we've had 3 points of increasing support, and we finally broke above our 50 with a bit of confidence. Now we're retesting our 50-week moving average. So we got rejected here, and now we're going to see if we can break through it and actually make some moves. This could be a really nice move to the upside. And the other one is Curve. This is definitely an interesting coin because the entry point would have been here at about 300, and you're like, well, we missed half the trade because all the trade action was at 200. It's gone up 50%. Then we had a consolidation, and now we're all the way up to almost 500. And somebody in the comments asked, is this a coin you would buy? And normally, if a coin has tripled, I would not even be thinking about buying. Like this, you've missed the boat most of the time when a coin has tripled. But look at the structure right here. This is undeniable. Look at this support. This was our first support. I will go just a little high. I'm going to kind of cheat a little bit. This was our first support. We attempted to lift off of it and then fell through. Resistance, resistance, and now we've had a nice long consolidation, and look where we got rejected. Right here, but now we've had a nice swing low and we're showing strength again. This will blow wide open. If we break above 500, we will go to 1,000. Like our next point is here. Well, it's not necessarily 1,000. It's at 869, but that's nearly 100% gain on the table. And the way this structure is so dramatic, it would be one that you could take a position in. there is enough upside to make the risk reward worth it. So, man, just a really fun market. There's a lot going on and a lot of good places, and there are plenty of coins that are still turning that are going to still look good. With Bitcoin kind of cooling off, it's actually given these alts a really nice chance. So by getting into these alts, we pick up more Bitcoin. Bitcoin can do its consolidation and whatever. We already know it's a long-term hold. So in the end, we're going to be ending up with more Bitcoin, and we'll be primed and ready to go for when the next Bitcoin run goes. We'll be all back into Bitcoin. So, man, awesome day ahead of us.
Okay, it is time to separate the CoinBook trolls from the CoinBook fans. So, these are the magnificent t-shirts that we are giving away every Friday. These are individually packaged with love from your best friends, China. There's also this incredible option designed by yours truly, and we'll be giving away probably one or two of these every Friday to just a random comment on any of the videos over the past week. But, and I don't blame you, if you absolutely cannot live without one of these shirts, I am willing to part with them for $15 worth of your favorite crypto. Just reach out to me on social media and we'll get you guys hooked up.